Welcome to Hollywood Actions. In this video, we are going to take you back in time to one of the greatest war dramas ever made, Sink the Bismarck. 1960. This gripping film brought to life the story of the German battleship Bismarck and the Royal Navy's desperate attempt to stop it during World War II. Today, we'll be looking at cast members of Sink the Bismarck, comparing their lives and careers back in 1960 with where they ended up in 2025. Some of them became legends of film and television, while others quietly retired, and sadly, many have since passed away. Now let's dive in. 1. Kenneth More. Kenneth More was already one of Britain's most beloved actors, known for his charming presence and natural ability to embody authority figures. In Sink the Bismarck, he took on the fictional role of Captain Jonathan Shepherd, the officer tasked with coordinating the Royal Navy's pursuit of the Bismarck. His calm yet determined demeanor anchored the film and gave audiences someone. Now, he was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease in the 1970s, which eventually limited his ability to work. He passed away in 1982 at the age of 67. Kenneth More is remembered as one of Britain's most reliable post-war actors, a man whose performances in films like Sink the Bismarck. 2. Dana Winter. Dana Winter, who played Anne Davis, a WRNS, Women's Royal Naval Service, officer working alongside Shepherd in the nerve center of the Admiralty. Her role provided both emotional balance and a touch of humanity in an otherwise very male-dominated war story. Dana Winter had a cosmopolitan background that made her stand out in Hollywood. Now, sadly, she passed away in 2011 at the age of 79, due to heart failure. Dana Winter remains celebrated as one of the screen's most graceful actresses. And her performance in Sink the Bismarck continues to be remembered as a shining example of female strength in a war film dominated by male characters. 3. Lawrence Naismith. Lawrence Naismith played Admiral Sir Dudley Pound, the weary but commanding First Sea Lord, who ultimately made the strategic decisions in the campaign against the Bismarck. His role added gravitas to the film, showing the heavy responsibility carried by Britain's military leaders. In addition to Sink the Bismarck, he appeared in Village of the Damned 1960. Now, Lawrence Naismith passed away in 1992 at the age of 85. Though gone, he remains a vital figure in classic British cinema. In 2025, his name continues to be associated with authority, wisdom, and reliability on screen. His role in Sink the Bismarck remains one of his defining performances of the early 1960s. 4. Geoffrey Keane. Geoffrey Keane portrayed Admiral Sir John Tovey, the Commander-in-Chief of the Home Fleet. His portrayal emphasized Tovey's strategic brilliance and the pressure he faced during the hunt for the Bismarck. Keane was a prolific British actor whose career spanned over 100 films and television productions. In Sink the Bismarck, Keane demonstrated the gravitas that would later make him a reliable presence in so many productions. Now, Geoffrey Keane passed away in 2005 at the age of 89. His longevity in the film industry and ability to command respect on screen has ensured that, even in 2025, his legacy remains strong. His part in Sink the Bismarck showed him at the peak of his career, embodying the best of British cinema during that era. 5. Maurice Denham. Maurice Denham took on the role of Captain Edwards in Sink the Bismarck, bringing a dignified authority to the part. Denham was already a well-established character actor by 1960, known for his versatility. His career stretched back to the 1930s, and by the post-war years, he was appearing regularly in both comedies and dramas. Now, Maurice Denham continued acting well into his 80s, passing away in 2002 at the age of 92. By 2025, Denham's body of work remains vast and varied, a testament to his extraordinary longevity in the acting world. His contribution to Sink the Bismarck was just one part of a career. 6. Michael Hordern. Then, Michael Hordern played a naval commander in Sink the Bismarck, a role that may have seemed small at the time, but fit perfectly into his career trajectory as one of Britain's most reliable character actors. By 1960, Hordern was carving out a reputation for his Shakespearean stage work. Now, Hordern passed away in 1995 at the age of 83, leaving behind a remarkable legacy across stage, screen, and radio. Hordern is remembered as one of the great, everyman, actors of the 20th century, capable of lending gravitas to historical dramas and warmth to children's storytelling. 7. Ernest Clark. Then, Ernest Clark portrayed the captain of HMS Hood, the pride of the Royal Navy, which was tragically sunk by the Bismarck in one of the most shocking naval losses of World War II. His portrayal, though brief, carried emotional weight, emphasizing the suddenness of the disaster. Now, Ernest Clark passed away in 1994 at the age of 82. He is remembered fondly both for his dignified early work in war films and for the warmth and humor he later brought to television comedy. His part in Sink the Bismarck stands as a reminder of the human cost of naval warfare. 8. Donald Pleasence. Then, one of the most recognizable faces from Sink the Bismarck is Donald Pleasence, who played a German officer aboard the battleship. At the time, Pleasence was building a career as a character actor, often cast in roles that highlighted his intense gaze and unsettling presence. Now, Pleasence passed away in 1995 at the age of 75, leaving behind more than 200 film and television credits. As of 2025, his legacy remains strong, particularly in the horror community.